And they called him Vegeta. This game's real pretty. I like how when we're to brew a potion, you actually have to brew the potion. It's not just a menu. You have to actually put the ingredients in and stir it right and boil it right. And the graphics hold up too. It's pretty. So that was like 5 seconds ago. Well, hello there, Dollface. Oh, I thought that was Mutt for a moment. That ain't him. You know, it kind of looks like a movie.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Yeah, you tell me. My hair's so long.
Crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up!
Finally made it to Trusk.
I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit!
You even got the mud on the camera and everything. It's so cool.
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Rat-Eye.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually mud, but we're going to go with mud.
Now, look here.
It most
you
definitely is not
filthy
mud.
beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Oh boy. What a journey. So instead of luxurious wines and inns, we get the outskirts.
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Uh-oh.
No, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Used to royalty, but you're looking like a beggar. Yeah, this game's pretty cool.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Main quest started.
Different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some
Yo,
cunning
yo.
plan on how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Wash and
First thing we have to
change.
do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll go back to Rattay.
So I suppose the best thing is to go back to Rattay and eat crow, eh?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
What shame. We were ambushed.
We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Yeah, I
Shut
know.
up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Let's go back and bury them.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to
Well, it
take care
kinda
of
is.
their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Thank you.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
If I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
What a compliment.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
I've seen you
I've seen you
before.
before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing.
Oh?
Enjoy yours while
What
you've
was that?
still got it.
Are you pissed or something?
Oh,
Young and fit as a fiddle.
Poor
It ain't
Captain
what it
Thomas
used to
might
be.
never get back on his
My
feet.
knees and back are
Him
giving
and
me
his men
jip.
were attacked by
too.
bandits.
But I know the
Most of
best
them are
food
dead.
for it.
Jesus Christ.
What do you
Lord
mean?
Fonberg of
Stretch
the
it.
Society
Stand on
Yeah,
tiptoe
yeah.
and stretch as high as you can. Like you want to
Ah,
touch the sun.
so that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment. I'll be right back.
A bit. At least a foot. Then you get all limber and feel great.
I'll give it a try.
Quite a bit.
But not right now. My belly would get in the way. Better to have a drink instead. And good health then.
Oh, I can't leave. Oh, wrong way, I guess.
What do you expect? It's a poacher.
Even Lord Fonberg.
Why don't you marry her then? That's lordship. Aye, Chris. You know that. Lord of
Send her down there, pal. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go.
Getting a mug of piss after a whole day out in the field. All I could do not avoid on Benny's head.
I am new on Twitch.
There'll be nothing left for us.
And there won't be.
How do you get over there? Won't let me leave. Hold on. I'm already aware of this. Journal. Wash at the trail. Oh, alright.
Somewhere she's out of sight.
Have to refocus.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all...
Americano. That's very cool. Oh boy. Can't find the trough. No, Dud's right there. I was looking for something else entirely.
You'll be able to stuff yourself. And I reckon they won't scrimp on good wine either.
You know I'm not one to wine.
One day, when their time comes, I'll take her to the...
I can't wait. I hope my uncle don't let me down.
Oh, I gotta speak to her.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
I kick ass and I take names for a
I
living.
don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pitch under the castle shitting hole?
In stream.
I'm no
No,
latrine
stream cleaner.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have a lot of
It's just
time
that
for
you smell
dialogue
like
in this
wine.
game.
And where am I supposed to know you from?
We were attacked by bandits.
You were
Oh,
attacked
wait.
by those bandits.
I remember where she's
What
from now.
bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Nope,
You're just
forgot.
wasting my time.
It's timed.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle
A
the likes of him
vagabond.
myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Eesh. Some maiden you are.
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
America. Always ready. Be overzealous with it. No.
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Fair
All right.
enough.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads
Sounds
to
like
the
me.
pantry.
Not a mess.
That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye,
Is
It's
it?
terrible about
Thank
them
you.
bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay
And here I
what you
thought I was
owe
being
me,
quite
so I'm
boring.
putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops, Rete, from far away.
Scallops.
I didn't play the
Never
first
heard
game,
of
so
it.
I really don't
I ain't
know.
been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Well, aren't you just making my day? Hold on.
What's
What's
life
life
like
like?
here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here. And that's a big problem.
Really? Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. So don't
I'm just
bother looking
messing.
anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the Smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about
It's
nothing
a
else.
nice day
Lord
for
Smain
a
is marrying
blood
Agnes,
wedding.
the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord Berkshire be
Will
there?
Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Smain is his vassal.
Ugh, I got hair in my eye. Who's
Who is
Samin?
this? Semin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Smain. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Smain is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched.
Alright,
Used to
it's
be
time to get a
rich
little
family.
mentally prepared
They're
for
glorious
the next
faded a bit,
adventure.
but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Smain, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
So me for a change.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it
Alright,
with my friend.
let's get that on out of
Careful
here.
with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
From nobles to laborers. Invisible wall. Adventure's over. No, I'm messing.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
I am the fellow that's supposed to carry the sacks wherever they are.
Somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
I'm just so flustered. No. There's these sacks. Oh, let me pick it up. What over here? Oh, Rob. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, I just started this game, so definitely, if you couldn't tell, I'm definitely trying to get the hang of it still. Nope. A lockpick. I don't think we have any. Where are the sacks, though?
Easy does it.
Hero, my friends.
I ain't seeing none. Oh, duh. That's not it. I talked to this dude. What are you standing here
What are you
for?
standing here for? I'm waiting. I'm paid to
Let's see
transport
here, how we
loads,
doing?
not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
No, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
I'm pretty sure we got permission from her.
Did the innkeeper send you for the sacks?
She did.
What are you still standing here for?
I already told you. I'm waiting till someone can be asked to unload my cart.
I mean, she already told us to do that. This is the pantry. Oh my god, I'm so lost. Tell cape on. Alright. Find out more about the Samin wedding. Oh. Boy gypster. Nest. Oops. Oh, we can zoom in a little bit. Find out more about the wedding. And then keep on.
I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
It's
The main
hot.
thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll
I
come
don't
up with
think
something.
something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work.
My
with a
noble pizzle.
What if someone saw me?
Well, time to get in the real life, buddy.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
It's a wonder
Yeah,
your
do.
tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Oh, wow.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How?
You better.
Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Hey! Where's
So Houndmaster's okay. But God forbid you be a laborer.
If you ain't here to carry, clear off. Oof! Isn't half heavy. No.
Blimey. You ain't afraid of hard work.
How do I drop it? Voila.
Watch where you're going.
Piss off. I'm kidding. Dance in a jug. Bada bing, bada boom. Is that not the pantry? Oh my god. We're taken to the wrong areas.
You know what? I've had enough of your bullets. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it, you worm. Just try it. I might just do that.
I'd expect you to be more sympathetic towards people who've been ambushed when you've got so many bandits and other rabble here.
We are sympathetic, but you're no nobleman, just an ordinary big mouth.
How can you say that, you numbskull? I keep telling you, we lost everything.
No one believes I've got ambushed. Or they don't want to believe. Dun dun dun. Oh, alright. We're taken to the wrong areas. Oh my god. Well, can't run while carrying a sack though.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Good thing is the that room's just right here. Game really is kind of like real life. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
I need to plow too,
Living a Renaissance life as a peasant.
Christ,
Oh wait, wench.
me.
Oh my god. Alright. 3 out of 5. And I've made the same mistake every time with that room.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm so scared. Hey, you! Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me.
Yo, don't bring that attitude this
Pick up your
way.
broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Go, go, go. Kick his ass. Do it. Wham!
Nice
You're facing another.
Ugh.
No chance.
Oh my god, there's multiple of them. The whole village is coming after us because of this dude.
You want to try me?
We'll finish this quickly.
Surprise!
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Karate! Ugh. Ow. Oh my god, I need to get that stamina.
Hey! Slice him up! Show your stuff!
No 2-on-1 here, eh? Think you tough, eh? With this 2-on-1, eh? Yeah. Karate. Ooh. That's stamina. Go down.
What do you want?
Nice strike! Kick the bucket, you shit!
Yeah. Take that.
Yeah, don't spare him! You haven't a chance, bastard!
Oh my god, stamina.
Nice hit!
You won't get me!
Send my greetings to the devil.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Oh my god, now we're getting arrested because of this dude. Oh my god, he's making it worse.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
Oh my
You
god.
behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you
Man,
out of
that's
this mess.
quite the
Oh, yeah.
punishment.
This isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off. Shut up. You get a whipping too.
We should bring this back when people get into bar fights.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pull me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern?
And who was too scared to speak? Well, if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame?
Oh my
You're just
God.
a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you, I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Oh boy. That's gonna bite me in the ass later, but let's get it. I mean, it was all his fault. Had to sleep in that crib too, oh my god.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Master Otto.
Hey! Lord von Burgos!
Rides it right on past this.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Burgov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Bruh.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah.
Oh, you're not wrong. Crime and reputation. Oh, sick. Hang on a second. It's pretty realistic too, wow. You can find your information about your reputation in the player card under the reputation tab. They may not even talk to you. Yeah, I feel it. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes, as usual. That's how it goes. Always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. The way you behave, I missed this one. The way you behave spreads among people. If you hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people become more vigilant, arm themselves. Turn back to normal. Oh my god.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Aye.
Realistic.
You're in the right place. Over here. Do you have a moment?
What does thou want? What do you want of me?
I don't want anything from you.
Alright, I gotta stop
I should
repeating
actually thank you.
dialogue.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Shit, ain't that the truth?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself
You
be
got the
run
hair.
over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Oh, we'll see him try.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would probably throw you out of the shop. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help you.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Oh, damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford
I'm going to have to
a
call
horse
it a
from
night.
Semin.
I got things to do. But we shall continue this probably later today.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Take it
we'll
easy.
manage. Till we meet again.
Like she said, till we meet again. And we can fast travel, yay. Alright.